A major highlight of Istanbul is the food. While we can't show you all of it, this food tour will give you a glimpse into the food scene. We'll try Tavuk Sote with Ayran for the first time, and then head for Cigkofte. Hitting the streets, we get some Simit and fresh juice, and then finish up with traditional breakfast of Corba and Menemem the next morning.
Turkey is famous and well known for amazing food. So we're gonna go check out, see what we can get here. It's early afternoon, it's still brisk. It's kind of chilly this time of year in Turkey. We've been here a couple of days. We're gonna get some food. You will find restaurants all over the place in Istanbul. Any side street you turn on, you got restaurants. It's a real outdoor city, huge city. So we were gonna get Cigkofte, but the place we wanted to go to is closed at the moment, so we'll see what else we can get here. Seem to have come at a busy time. All right, so we're just stopped here at the side of the road, a little restaurant, sitting down. It's a pilav sisi, whatever that means. Anyway, we're getting a Tavuk Sote and a Tavuk pilav. And some kind of, Sarah's got some Ayran drink. Okay, so we got some kind of chicken stew and some chicken with rice.
Tastes alright. It's rice, it's seasoned with something. It might be cooked in a little bit of broth and salt. I'm not sure. It's got a few chickpeas in here. Haven't tried any of the chicken yet. Chicken just tastes like sort of shredded breast of roast chicken. It's alright. It's a little bit dry.
Okay, so we'll try some of this chicken stew here. Yeah, it's really good. Chicken, tomatoes, some spice in there. It's got a kick. Kind of oily. It's beautiful.
Tastes like salty milk.
Salty milk. Interesting. Try some fresh bread here. Getting that oil. It's okay. It's good stew. Nice and hot. Broth is good. It's spicy. God, that's spicy. Then you get your bread in there. Get a lot of chicken for your money. Each dish is about 170 Turkish lira. There's a lot of spice in here. It is really good. Portion size is good, eh?
There's a lot here.
Super good. Like everywhere here, you get bread with everything. It's a real welcome treat to be getting some food with some spices in it and some heat. They're not afraid to use their spices here. Definitely way more flavors going on. So yours is basically like shredded chicken, right?
Yeah, it's a lot plainer than yours. Not a lot of spice. It's a little bit salty. There's some flavor in there, I think, from maybe broth that they cook the rice in. It's tasty. There's a lot here.
So much flavor, so much going on. There's green pepper in there, chicken, chilies, tomato. It's all ready to go. You just rock up, you order it. Away you go. We were served within about 2 minutes. Just a super meal. Spicy. Flavors. It's really interesting how different the Turkish cuisine is from the Balkan cuisine. Way more spicy, way more flavors. Heat. It's like a totally different world. That's a great meal. So I'm going to try some of these hot peppers. I've been warned by a friend that the long, thin ones are super hot. Get a nice big one here. Those are freaking hot. Try one of the smaller ones. Pickled, not quite as hot. I'm gonna try some of this Ayran salty milk. That's weird. Definitely don't like that Ayran. Not a fan. Really strange flavor. I think I'll have a bit of bread to try and soak up some of this burning in my mouth. Okay, I'm gonna give this salty milk one more try. No, I don't see the attraction to that at all.
Nor do I.
No, everybody drinks it here. Couldn't drink that, that's terrible. Maybe it's an acquired taste. One I won't be acquiring. Yeah, that milk doesn't taste that good. It's literally like pouring a bunch of salt into a cup of milk. Nah. But I tell you what, that chicken soup, sort of stew, was fantastic. And looks like Sarah enjoyed her dish. What do you think of that?
It was pretty good. It was a plain, simple meal. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's the one that's not the spice one. Mine was definitely spicy, hot, seasoned, absolutely enjoyable. Just exactly what I was looking for after the Balkans. Some spice and some heat. Thank you, Istanbul. So people come here, it's a really quick meal. You sit, they're on you to order. You order, out comes your food within a couple of minutes, maybe even 30 seconds. You sit, you eat, you get out so that other people can sit. Tables turn incredibly fast. Yeah, that was great. Great value.
Our next stop is a Cigkofte place. Traditionally made with raw beef, its sale was banned in 2008. A vegan version is still available using bulgur. It is kneaded with minced onions and water until it gets soft. Then tomato and pepper paste and spices are mixed in. It is served in various ways and can be found all around the city.
Okay, so we are super jacked. We are at a restaurant today called the Cigkofte place. You can only find this in Turkey, I think. And this stuff looks absolutely amazing. Look at what we've got here. I'm not exactly sure what we've ordered. Sarah, do you have any idea what we've got?
All I know is this one's called the sarma. This one has a name that sounds like Doritos, so there might have to be crushed Doritos on top. And then this is the more traditional presentation.
That's right. So we have had Cigkofte once before. We had it when we were in Skopje at a Turkish place. Quite different than this. This looks really good. We literally are not sure what's in this, but let's give it a go.
That is literally a Doritos crust on the thing.
Wow, we've got Dorito crusted, whatever this is. Okay, let's give it a try. Huh. It's crushed Doritos on the outside.
I'm gonna try the sarma. This has, so Cigkofte is like a spiced bulgur wheat. This one looks like it's got some, little bit of salad in it, some tomatoes, cucumbers, lettuce. Let's try it out. It's really good.
They all look kind of like little sort of, they're rolled bread. This rolled bread with stuffing in it. We'll give this sarma one a go. No idea what's in it. There's some fresh salad, carrots, greens in there. Tastes really good. That's really good. Any idea what that one is?
So this one looks a little more traditional. It's just the paste with some fresh herbs and olive oil and lemon, I think. Okay, with this one, you really get the flavor of the bulgur paste. It stands out.
So it does come with a fork, but I think it's more kind of finger food. The one that I had, the sarma, it's got some spice to it. It's got a bit of kick. So we'll just try this other one out here. It's kind of this rolled paste inside this bread with spices and herbs. They all taste well, no, the Doritos one doesn't taste like anything else. It's really good. It's really healthy food as well, I think. Go for another one of these Doritos ones. You got the flavor of the durum, but the outside tastes like Doritos. It's like a great mix of healthy food and junk food all at once. Back to the spicy sarma. That one's fresh. It's got some kick to it though. There's some heat in there. Get lots of herbs on this. So going out for Cigkofte kind of reminds me of going out for sushi. Not just because of the way it looks, but the, you know, it is kind of presented that way. It's ordered, it's sent on these plates, and you can kind of get whatever you like. We ordered more than we probably should have, but we just wanted to try a few different things.
That's good.
Yeah, it's all really good, all really fresh. It's kind of a social meal to have. Getting lots of heat. So we had never had Cigkofte ever before until we came overseas. Like I said, this is only the second time we've actually had it at a Turkish restaurant. This is the real authentic stuff. This is the real deal. So which one do you like of the three the best, Sarah?
I think it's got to be a toss-up between the Doritos and the sarma.
Yeah, the Doritos one, you get the crunch. Yeah, I think the Doritos actually are like hot, spicy Doritos, which is where the heat's coming from. This is really interesting. It's food like you've never had before. It's very strange, but it's definitely worth ordering. There's lots of flavor. I like it. And sort of similar to when you have sushi, you get like pickled ginger. Here on one of the dishes, you get like pickled cabbage, carrot, pickles, and hot peppers. There's like pickles. Get the carrot. Everything's fresh. Try these little hot peppers. Oh, those are hot. Those are hot. Some pickle. Go for another pepper. Super.
Super.
So I'm not sure what this is, a little tomato or a pepper. Could be hot. We'll give it a try. That's hot. Wow. So we're gonna finish up some of the salad that comes with it. We're gonna take the rest to go. We can take it to our room, eat it another time. That's really good. Come to Turkey, come to Istanbul, make sure you get yourself some Cigkofte. If you've never had it before, I think you'll like it.
Yum.
So the cost of each serving of Cigkofte is 150, 150, and 110 Turkish lira. It's pretty good value, actually. Great, we got a to-go box. Sweet. Okay, so that was Cigkofte Selim Bey, and this is in the Fatih neighborhood in Turkey on the European side. Absolutely amazing. Beautiful. Definitely come try that if you're here. You won't regret it.
There's like a little pasta bar here.
Uh-huh.
This guy's waving at you.
Get the local barber shop waving at us.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, I am fine.
They look very busy here. Lots on the go. Lots of haircuts.
Okay, ciao.
Ciao. Very friendly. We'll drop that at our house and carry on. Okay, so all around Istanbul you'll find street carts with food in them, right? So we're gonna try some of these. It's some kind of, looks like a pretzel with maybe some kind of seed on top. So we're gonna get one of those here. They got all sorts of toppings you can get. We're gonna get the one with the seeds on it. Hi. Yeah. Beautiful. Thank you. Here you have corn and chestnuts. Okay, so what have we got here?
So it's kind of like a large poppy seed bagel.
Yeah, I thought it was like a pretzel, but it's like a bagel. It's not warm. It's kind of hard. Some kind of seeds on the outside. How much was this?
15 Turkish lira.
15 lira. So it's well under $1. It's just a little street snack. So we'll give it a go here. So it's like sesame seeds. The dough is quite tough, actually. It's kind of chewy, isn't it?
Sort of like a bagel, but not quite like a bagel.
Yeah, it's kind of like their version of a street bagel, I suppose. The dough is almost a bit sweet. It's like a bagel. Good little snack.
For sure, it's like a, it's not as chewy as like an authentic bagel, but it's dense and a little more doughy, if that's how I can describe it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, doughy makes sense. Dense makes sense. Not as dense as us. But yeah, pretty good. So yeah, we'll continue on with our food tour. We're here at a fresh juice stand. We're gonna check this out. They've got all sorts of juices here. Grapefruit, avocado, all sorts of stuff. All freshly squeezed. They're all about $4. Some are $6. These guys have just fruit galore sitting outside here. Oh, they got a little kiosk on the side with some food too. Sarah's trying to order here with her app. What did you order?
Half orange, half pomegranate.
Everything's squeezed while you wait. No juice in containers here. Everything's fresh. Not just here, everywhere. Nobody's gonna drink fruit that's not fresh.
Thank you.
Thank you, bye.
Ciao.
Ciao, cheers.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you, bye.
So this is my vitamins for the week. little bit of pith. Tastes really good.
Yeah, it should be good. Was that Jesus Christ? Yeah, I'll try some of that. Half orange, half pomegranate. Really rich red color. I don't know if you can see it. See what this is like. Oh, that's absolutely fantastic. It's not acidic. It's just fresh, sweet. That's good.
That's very good. With every sip, you get a little bit of pomegranate pith in it that you have to pick out of your teeth, but that's how you know it's fresh.
That's right. I'll see what else we can get up to for food. So we've stopped here at Vifa Durum Evi. Gonna get ourselves some traditional food.
I'm going with the chorba, or soup, for breakfast.
And I'm getting traditional menemem, which is a dish of stewed tomatoes with sort of scrambled eggs on it. It's gonna be good. And as always, before your meal, they're gonna bring you out some fresh bread to have with it.
So, here's my soup. I have absolutely no idea what kind of soup this is, but it's tasty. I'm guessing chicken base, maybe hot, some spices in there. It's yummy. The lemon adds a bit of zip. Very good.
So if you follow our channel, you'll know Sarah's a huge soup fan. So wherever we go, she likes to try some different soups. This is no exception. Here comes the menemem. Beautiful. So it's tomatoes, it's eggs, spices. This is a real sort of traditional dish to have in Istanbul, Turkey.
The bread is super fresh. It's delicious.
Yeah, so at a place like this, they won't cook their own bread, but they'll have it delivered, and it's delivered, you know, a couple of times a day. Not just once, not for a couple of days. A few times a day, fresh bread will show up. Let's have a look at this menemem. So you got your fresh tomatoes, egg, all your seasoning in there, and it's absolutely piping hot straight off the stove. Gonna get some fresh bread to go with it. So good. The steam coming off of that is so hot. Oh wow. The quality of the tomatoes, just outstanding. Get some of those juices out of the dish into the bread. The bread's fresh, crusty, but inside just light and fluffy. So it's kind of like scrambled eggs done inside a bit of a tomato stew, to be honest. Wow, so good. It's got spices in it. It's not hot in terms of spice, but just lots of flavor. And this dish is something I've only ever heard of or seen in Turkey, so it's definitely regional. It's definitely a local favorite. The eggs are not actually scrambled. They're kind of sort of folded into it and cooked. You can still see the whites. It's really flavorful. And it's not a heavy meal. This is just sort of simple, low-cost ingredient food. It's wonderful. So those are some of the sweetest tomatoes I've ever had. Combined with the egg, it's a nice combination. I don't think there's really much else in it other than that and spices. Overall, I'm really impressed with the food in Turkey. Have so many choices, so many options. Everything from mild to very spicy and hot. Things that you just we haven't seen in the Balkans. They got lots of great food here.
For sure, there's a pretty good variety here. The other night we didn't film it because there was music on, but I had Armenian dumplings or Turkish dumplings called manti. They were delicious. Lots of variety.
For sure, one of the highlights of coming to Turkey and Istanbul is the food, and it's quite famous for it. And there's a reason why. You've got to come here. You've got to try the food. Absolutely amazing.
We appear to have some company.
You will find street cats and street dogs throughout Istanbul. They seem to be all very well cared for. There's not a lot of scraggly looking ones or ones that look like they're starving. People take care of them. They put food out for them. They put milk out for them. There's like random cat houses throughout the city. It's pretty cool. Okay, so the total cost for the soup, the menemem, the bread is included, 150 Turkish lira. It's an exceptional value and a great meal.